Missouri School Patrol, coverage you can count on.
So pretty soon the month of October is going to be here, and no doubt we all recognize October as Breast Cancer Awareness Month. But we're going to begin the conversation a little bit earlier this year. Cindy Ricks is here. She is with the American Cancer Society. This is John Chadwick, and I guess, John, I can say that you are now with the American Cancer Society.
That's right.
You're also part of Real Men Wear Pink, and you're smiling today because your wife is a success story of what
Yes,
cancer
indeed.
research can accomplish.
That's exactly right. And we feel incredibly blessed. I don't even know how to form the words of how grateful we are. 1 year ago, she was diagnosed with cancer, and she's been through chemo, cancer, double mastectomy, and will be cured inside of a year.
All within the COVID year.
That's
as
exactly
well.
right. And all relative to funding that was that created research to be able to develop a drug called Herceptin that the American Cancer Society created. And so we decided, what is the greatest and largest megaphone that we can grab to be able to tell her story and get it out there? Routine mammogram and amazing research created a cure for her, and that's the pathway that we just want everybody to know about.
Let's talk about the research dollars, because Cindy, that's what has you nodding your head so much, because people often give simply because it's a habit. Or because they hear good things are happening, they don't always know what it is that's happening.
So true, Julie. And during COVID, a lot of our resources had to be shut down, such as the Hope Lodge and our Road to Recovery, which are huge resources for people here in Chattanooga, but all over the world, to provide that resource for them to get to their cancer treatments. With that being said, during this time, we have taken to really put a big impact on research, because there's such a need to really bring that research, and especially to Tennessee. And thanks to American Cancer Society for really seeing that our Tennessee hospitals, how awesome they are, and really they invested $13 million in 2020 to go strictly into research, to develop drugs, to develop cutting edge instruments, and like I said, the drugs such as John's wife Amy were able to benefit from. And so that's what's been so exciting, is just knowing that it's not just breast cancer. There are so many cancers out there, and that American Cancer Society recognizes that and really has taken an intentional approach to really seeing that there's more, and we want to really end cancer and end that fight to cancer.
I would think that the success in the research is almost a double-edged sword, because on the one hand, who doesn't want to champion the success that you find, but you have it over a long enough period of time, complacency can kick in.
That's right.
We were sharing that we're all able to remember a time when you whispered, literally, you would whisper the word cancer, much less talk about it openly.
So right.
Younger people might think, oh, well, they've kind of got this thing on a formula. No, new discoveries are happening all the time.
That's exactly right. And we just couldn't be more grateful to be able to see all of the advancements that are being made. Through this process, we've learned a lot, and we've encountered so many amazing people. And the thing that I think that really ties us all together is a genuine passion to be able to find the things that are going to be able to make it better and make it easier for all of those that come behind us. My wife and I refer to them as pioneers because it just makes the most sense to us to be able to imagine in 2006 or before that, this would have been a completely different prognosis. And so we wish and hope and pray that in 2021 and beyond, we'll be utilizing that for other types of cancer as well, with that same type of advancement.
And think about what that does for the oncologists out there, because their job would be so incredibly taxing, more so than it even is, if they couldn't often walk in the door with good news to share.
Exactly right.
And John said the key word, hope. And that's our motto, is to bring hope to the lives of so many in this fight to end cancer. And we have some unbelievably wonderful oncologists here, and we do have a partnership with Sarah Cannon as well, which is a tremendous hospital for research as well. And so with that, we are able to, John is one of our Real Men Wear Pink, one of our wonderful campaigns, fundraising campaigns. So now that we thought life was kind of coming back to normal, we did bring back our Real Men Wear Pink, and then our gala, which will be in November, which will raise money strictly for research.
So before I let you run, can people donate money to you now in this Real Men Wear Pink campaign?
They can. So in the last 3 weeks, we've been able to raise, just independently, my wife and I, $25,000, and that's just organic donations. And so my name, Jon, John Chadwick, you can find me on Facebook. And we actually have an event coming up on October 15th. It will be at the Common House in Chattanooga. That's an evening event called Havana Nights. And that'll be another opportunity for people to be able to provide.
And if you have any questions, you can also always contact the American Cancer Society. They have so many resources to offer you, no matter what type of cancer you or someone you love is facing right now.
Right.
Thank you both for your time.
Thank you so much for
us.
having us.
And congratulations to
Thank
Amy.
you so much.
Thank you.
Every day, you wake up and drive to the factory,